Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So it's been a while since I did a video. I've been all over the place. I've been doing so many different things. But this morning something came to me and I wanted to share this with y'all. First off, do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to do that. So listen, right? This morning, I was writing. Y'all know I ain't gonna stop yarning. We know that. If I don't do nothing else, we know I'm gonna yarn, right? So I am working on a book that I'm doing with a couple of other young women, right? Young queens that I'm doing a collab book with. And I am going to be talking about abuse and suicide. So this morning I was writing, and listen to me. The things that came to me about when I tried to kill myself really have me really emotional. A lot of times people think when people think of HIV, they just think about the part that it's gonna kill you, right? They think about the part of, I guess, the stigma towards it, people not treating you right. They think about people not accepting them, right? That's why this is just what I think. These are my thoughts, right? A lot of times those are the things that the people think about. But for me, it has been a mental fight, right? It has been a mental war between me and me. Not me and nobody else, not even me and HIV. HIV has played a minimum role in my life as far as my health. Minimum. Maybe not even minimum. Maybe nothing. I just take a pill. Even I only been taking pill for 3 years. Before that, I didn't even take a pill. So HIV did not have a say-so in anything in my life. It has always been a mental fight, a mental war, a mental battle with me versus me when it comes to HIV, right? And I don't know if you guys read my books. I talk about it vaguely in HIV experience when I tried to kill myself, when I took an attempt on my own life, right? HIV didn't do it for me. People seem to think we're going to die of HIV. I ain't, period, right? So I'm not going to die of HIV, right? It'll be something else. But I tried to take my life because of the mental state that I was in, the pain that I was in, the hurt that I was in, but mainly my kids. Yep. And it is really weird. But yeah. It was my kids. I felt like I wasn't good enough for my kids. I felt like I wasn't a good mother. I felt like I wasn't a good person. I felt horrible about myself. And I felt like my kids deserved not for me to be in their life, that I wasn't good enough for them. How foolish was I? And I thought that if I died or if I wasn't around, that would be better off for them, because I thought like I was causing them problems by being alive because I was so sad all the time. And this is really an emotional thing for me. Sometimes we hide from sometimes we find a way to cope with things, right? So we put it to the back of our head, the back of our mind, and we don't talk about it. We don't discuss it. We just move forward. And those be the things that we need to heal. We need to heal in those areas because those are the areas that will help us become better. Those areas will help us with the next level of our life. And I'm assuming that this is why I'm going through this collab book with these women, because it's time for me to heal in areas that I don't discuss, that I don't talk about at all. And it's like breaking me right now to even talk about this out loud, because this is out loud for me, because I was writing earlier. It just was me and the pen, well, me and my fingers, because I write on my phone. But right now I'm looking at myself doing this video, and it's hurting me. It's breaking my heart that I felt that I wasn't good enough for those kids. those children, I felt like I wasn't good enough for them, and I attempted to take my life. I feel so bad for the woman that I used to be. The woman I was years ago, I feel so bad for her. So bad for her. My heart hurts for her. My heart aches for her. But I am not her anymore. At all. But back then, I felt that I felt I wasn't good enough for them. I felt weak, like I was a weak person. I knew I was strong, but I also was weak in many areas. And I'm going to share something with y'all, and I'm going to go because this is my truth, right? The truth will set you free. That's what the Bible say. I put a man before my kids, and it hurted me when I had to face that reality that I loved him more than I loved my kids. And a lot of times people don't like to talk about this. And most people may watch this video and say she is crazy. But it's some people that will watch this video and really get to the bottom of their own life and say, I did that too. You know what I mean? And when I say I loved him more than I love my kids, I'm going to explain this to you what I mean when I say that. I allowed him to mistreat me in front of my kids. How could you let somebody treat you bad in front of your kids? I didn't stop him from talking to me bad, right? How could I do that, right? I did that. How could I let him talk like that to my kids and know that that's verbal abuse? How could I do that and allow it to happen right in front of me and do nothing, right? And as I'm saying this, I'm trying to really figure out within myself, did I love him more than I love my kids? I couldn't have, right? When you love something, you protect it with all you have, and I didn't protect them. I let him do things to me that wasn't right, and they saw it, right? So in a sense, I put him before them. That's how I feel. And when I got that reality that I was putting him before them because I would not demand respect or stand up for myself nor them, I felt like I didn't deserve to live, because you're supposed to take care of your kids. That's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to take care of your children, right? They only with you for a season. God gives those children to you for a season. And you're supposed to protect and take care of them. And when you're done, they supposed to be ready for life. And I was not doing that 100% because I was allowing a lot of things in my life that was not good. And I was allowing things to happen to them that was not good. And I didn't want to live. And I tried to kill myself. I tried to kill myself, and the gun would not, the bullet would not come out the gun. I'm trying to figure out what happened, right? I pulled the trigger, but no bullet came out. I'm still here. And that changed my life forever. Forever. I didn't realize how much it changed my life until this morning. Back then I settled. I felt like I would do anything for my kids to have a mother and a father. That's just what it was. If I had to be mistreated, not experience love, I would have did it for them. But I was allowing abuse, and that was not good for them, because that's it's traumatizing for kids. You know, I know they probably still deal with things. You know what I mean? Because of that. But praise be to God, because we are okay now. You see what I'm saying? But it changed my life. It changed their life. Back then, I felt like my kids would hate me, would grow up and hate me because I was so weak. And I wouldn't stop what was happening, right? I was so silly. So I felt like they would hate me. So I ran, right? I took them away from the state we was living in, and I moved to another state. And I took a chance on them hating me for protecting them, then them hating me for thinking that I just was sad and depressed and whatever else, that my kids was being manipulated too. So I knew that they couldn't stand me because of the lies. So I had to take a chance on leaving what was killing me to give them a life, a chance at life, a peaceful life. I pray for peace every day. Every day, God, I just want peace. I just want peace. I said that so much that God granted me the peace, and I was able to leave with my kids. And me and my kids have been on a healing process for 2 years now, and we are fine. You know, saying all this to say, it was emotional writing this. And I know it's so much more that's going to come out. So I wanted to do this video to let you guys know that it is levels. It is levels to HIV. It is levels to abuse. And a lot of times people, I don't. And it may be, people may talk about this, but I'm just saying, I don't see it. I have not yet. And I hope I do moving forward. It's one thing to stay with somebody that gave you HIV, but it's a whole nother thing to be abused by that person and for your children to watch you be abused. It is levels to that. It's levels to that. And a lot of times we don't want to understand and we don't want to believe that cheating is abuse. And it is. It's mental abuse, right? Psychological abuse. That's what it is, right? And if you're living in a house with kids that, see, let's take the HIV out of it, right? If you're living in a house and your husband or your boyfriend or whoever, your dip, whoever, is coming in the next morning, right? Drinking, staying out all night, talking to you like you are a hoe on the street, and your kids is witnessing this, you and them both are you are being abused for one. And your kids is watching you be abused. You know what type of, do you know what that do to a child to watch somebody mistreat they parent and they can't do nothing because they are kids? They feel hopeless, like they can't do anything. That's a lot on a child. And we never think about that. We allow us women, we allow these men to cheat on us. We allow them to talk to us bad. We allow them to do so many different things right there while our kids looking. And we have not yet figured out that the kids are being affected by this. You know what I mean? That's why I said I felt like I loved him more than I love my kids, because I would not stop it. I still loved him while he was treating me bad. You see what I'm saying? It's levels to it, but I am so excited because I'm going through another healing process. I told y'all I have been working so hard on my mind, my soul, and my spirit. And I thought I was done with a lot of this stuff. But God is taking me back. He's taking me back so I can get clean and get healed. They say hurt people hurt people. Though that's true in a sense. It's to some degree it's true. A lot of hurt people. But it's a lot of us that get healed and help people. This is an area I don't talk about suicide like that at all. I talk about the mental part to it. And I do so many one-on-ones with so many different people that's dealing with HIV, and that's dealing with depression, that's dealing with cheating, anxiety. Those are the one-on-ones that I do. I do not do them when it comes to suicide. And I understand why I don't, because I'm not healed in the area. But hey, that's the past, because I'm about to get the healing that I need so that I can help more people. That's what this thing is all about. It's about becoming who you were meant to be so that you can help other people. That's what this is all about. You know what I mean? So this morning I have been really emotional, and I'm asking y'all to keep me in y'all prayers, because this is an area that I don't talk about, I don't mention, I don't want to even deal with. But I am excited about it. I am excited about all that God is about to tell me and all that I'm about to learn from the experience that I had with attempting to take my own life. And it's amazing. It's amazing already. I'm 1,000 words into it. I think I'm gonna get up to 3,000 words. I'm gonna try again tonight. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go in again tonight. I write at night because at night is the time that God speaks to me the most. He speaks to my spirit the most. Years ago, when I was sad and depressed and going through and being abused, I would lay in bed crying, praying and fasting, asking God to stop this pain. When is it going to stop? When is it going to stop? Weird, right? And now here I am. I do different things at night. I listen to him. I meditate. I meditate on silence. And I listen. I listen to the voice of the Lord so that he can guide and direct me so I can know what to do and how to be. So this is something new for me. I am going through the suicidal stage of my past, and it is really enlightening. So I wanted to share that with you guys, that I am going through this right now. And I will be doing this book. All of this is going to be in a book. I'm doing a collab book with some women. I'll give you guys more information about this when it comes to me. I just actually joined the movement last week on Friday. So all this is new to me. I have not yet did my first one-on-one with the queen that I'm doing this with. I'm just starting my writing because I write anyway. So I'm starting everything out, and I may be done by the time I speak to her for the first time. But I am so excited about this. This is going to be exposure for me. It's going to be healing for me. It's going to be amazing, and I'm really excited about it, y'all. And I'm going to track my journey with you guys like I always do. And it's weird because I told y'all I have HIV, but HIV don't have me. I talk about HIV on this channel, and I will continue to when things come to me. But for the most of it, HIV who? HIV what? Ain't stopping nothing in my life. I am determined to beat the hell out of HIV every day of my life. So when I don't do videos and I don't come here as much as I used to, just know I'm doing something. I'm doing something. I'm being productive. I'm going to be productive. So I'm about to go because I'm about to make me a cup of coffee, and I am about to start my dinner. You guys do not forget to